Hey guys, it's me, Jack, and before this starts, I just want to say a huge thanks to I'm Secretly a Ghost for being on here, and I'm really excited to show this to you guys because I've been editing it for days, and yeah, that's basically it. Also, his album drops tomorrow, so tap in. Album of the year, for real.
So, the first question, who are you?
Well, my name is Ghost, but I go by I'm secretly a ghost on all platforms, so definitely tap into my music. But yeah,
What do you do?
like what kind of question do you mean? Do you mean like what type of genre, or do you just mean
Yeah,
like
like what
what
type
type
of
of
genre, and stuff like that.
I'd say like I'm pretty experimental as an artist. Like I really don't have a set genre. I'd like to go and do honestly everything. So you'll see me go from something like super calm to something super like heavy and intense. So I kind of like having um a distinct variety between my music
Yeah.
and lyrics. If you listen, some of my songs are a lot like more love-like, some of them are just crazy, so it just depends.
Mhm. Yeah, I get that. So when did you first start making music?
So I made music back in like I was recording into a Chromebook mic back in like 8th grade, so that's when I actually started making music. I've been influenced by it for my whole life though. So the music quality obviously wasn't that great because I was recording into a school Chromebook mic with but I started uploading my music last summer. I made like a lot more like lo-fi type stuff. That's what I was kind of into, just rapping over that. But then I made this account around November, and I've just kind of been going with it because it's been going well for me, and I enjoy doing what I do.
Mhm. Are there like any collabs that you wish to do with like other artists?
Oh, that's a really good question. I'm honestly not sure. I've always wanted to make a song with Jacko. He's a big influence of mine. And 6 Days After Christmas, those were the two people who really got me into this scene. But honestly, I think I've worked with everybody I've wanted to work with at the moment. So from like here until a while, I'm just gonna be focusing on solo stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Um
happy with who I've worked with so far.
why'd you choose the name I'm Secretly a Ghost for your Spotify and SoundCloud?
Yeah, so this has two different meanings. They kind of intertwine, but they also don't. The first one is because if you've ever seen a picture of me or anything, I'm super pale, and I used to get called Casper the Ghost a lot, so it kind of, blended into me.
Yeah.
So there's that. And then also because I'm just not really that talkative of a person. Like I'm not the type of person to initiate stuff, nor do people really come up to me. So I thought like being a ghost to society also tied in with that name. So it's just like, they both blended together, and I thought it sounded cool.
All right. So what should people expect from the upcoming album, High School Loser?
So it's very like if you've ever listened to Overtonight's music, it's very much based on that.
I need someone to help me, I'm living in hell. I wish I was more healthy and I help myself. I need someone around me, I wanna do well. I might go place a bounty on my fucking self. I really hate to be a pessimist with you. I just really expect you to be rude. I need to spend some time in silence too. Wrote a lot about it in my diary. Hard to
Especially since that's the music I've been making lately.
Mhm.
It has a lot of influence from that. It's all like sped up pitched type of music. But I'm really proud of what I put together. This is honestly some of my best work. And honestly, I'm just really excited for everyone to hear it because it's not multiple genres like the first album I took off of platforms,
Oh
but it's all
yeah,
got the same genre.
the
Yeah,
one the I forgot what it's called.
love story.
Yep, yep. Fusing Love Story. I
Like
like
there's a
that
decent
one.
amount of on the album.
Do you think of ever bringing back the old music that you made in like November and December?
I've thought about it, and honestly, I'm thinking I might, but it's definitely gonna be remastered. I might drop like a throwaway album and it's all gonna be on there, just with like old remastered music, because I'm not gonna drop the same low quality Apple earbud music I was making before, now that I have a new mic and everything.
Yeah.
So it's definitely all gonna be remastered, but I plan to make a throwaway album probably sometime in, I wanna say late August, early September is when you guys can expect that.
All right.
Um,
Sweet.
so yeah.
Um, okay, so what happened to the June until September account?
I kind of decided that I wanted everything on one account, especially since I was becoming experimental. I thought there was really no point in running a different account when people who already listen to the indie music, or like, I don't even want to say indie because everything I make is indie, but the more like calm stuff, I feel like I already had some of that on that account. And even though I was going in a different direction at the moment, like I've been switching my direction a ton, so I didn't want to make a whole new account for that. I kind of thought that staying on this account would be a good idea.
Yeah, it's
So
just
that's why all my other side
confusing.
projects kind of merged.
Yeah.
But I do plan to bring back some of those songs on the Throwaway album, so expect a ton of old music on there.
How many songs do you think are going to be on that album?
I mean, I have over, like, obviously it's not going to be this much, but I have over like 400 unreleased songs that are all like
Damn.
throwaways at the moment. Dude, I've been working hard. But yeah, you can expect a lot of them. So it's basically going to be like, I don't know if you know that one Mac DeMarco album, One Wayne G, like the huge album
Oh yeah,
that he
like
made.
isn't it like he has the year, the month, the
The
day on
dates,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
And he has a ton of songs on there.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's going to be that length, but you can expect something like
You
that.
should. You should have all 400 songs on there.
Dude, that would be, you know how much time that would take to upload? Like that would be like putting in the song details for everything. It would just be crazy.
Yeah.
So maybe not 400 songs, but I don't know. I guess I'll see.
How long does it usually take to like make one song, or does it like vary on like which genre or like just like whatever?
It really does vary because I was in a call with somebody, I made a song in 10 minutes, but then there's also times where it takes me like 7 days to finally perfect the song to what I want it to be. So
Oh.
it's really just because I make music like every day. I'm always writing stuff. Writing definitely isn't an issue to me. It's just like mixing and everything. I want to make sure it sounds good so everybody can listen to it,
Mhm.
which is something I wasn't focused on, but now I'm focused on. So it's taking me a bit longer to put stuff out, but it's definitely going to be better. And the album is mixed really well, so you guys will enjoy it.
Sweet. So, like the thing I like always like I tried making music before, but like the writing, like I don't get how to make lyrics. How do you do it like for every song without getting like
Yeah.
or
I've always been good with words and good with writing, so I can't really give exact advice on how to get good at it. But I definitely think that just doing stuff in your life, I'm not saying like people don't. I'm saying like kind of take into detail what you're doing in your life and really like make sure you feel every single experience because it makes when you sit down and write, it makes everything a lot easier. I turn on a beat, I find something I like or I make one, and then I just kind of start flowing lyrics depending on the mood of the beat, the tempo, just everything.
oh.
So just kind of take everything that you experience into consideration when you're writing music. Kind of go back in your mind, think of stuff, and just write a song about it.
Yeah, and like put
Because
everything
there's endless
together.
stuff you can write about. Yeah, there are endless things you can write about.
Mm. Would you rather have a femboy son or a thought daughter?
What is this question, bro? How did
It's
we
a-
go from music to this?
I have no clue. It's just a question.
Uh, oh, I don't even know. I really don't care either way. You know, people can live their lives how they want to.
Yeah. What's your favorite show of all time?
Ooh, that's really difficult. It's got to be something from like my era of Cartoon Network, so like something along the lines of Adventure Time, Steven Universe, things like that. The old Teen Titans show was also really good. Um, just honestly, anything Cartoon Network based, because that's what I spent the majority of my childhood watching.
Nice, nice. If you could be any like fruit or vegetable, what would you be?
Um, I don't know. I like pineapples. Pineapples are cool.
Yeah, like you could be
Probably a
like the
pineapple.
pineapple from SpongeBob. That'd be
Oh
cool.
yeah, yeah, it'd be tough.
Yeah. All right. Like, what are your goals as an artist in general?
Um, definitely. I this like year 2025. I want to make sure I want to drop 2 albums. I want to drop a deluxe for the album I'm dropping like in whatever 10 days.
Mhm.
So I want to make sure there's a deluxe for that. And then I'm gonna try to do the throwaway album, and then probably something in winter. So probably like late December. I want to drop an album. I don't know what it's going to be about yet, but I have it in the works. I have a lot of different ideas for it. And then I also want to hit 100K monthly someday. That's been my goal since, I started ever making music. I just got to keep making music, which I've been doing. So,
And if you ever run low on like new songs, you can always use those old ones.
I have songs to last me just a good amount of time.
Oh, do you ever think about like doing concerts and like like in person?
Ooh, um, I'm not too sure yet. I want to, but the direction my music is going at the moment, there's a lot of music that's sped and pitched up, and I don't know how I would end up incorporating that into a concert. But it's definitely something I want to do with my earlier discography and stuff I come out with in the future that's not as fast. Maybe I'll like slow it down. I really don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I definitely do want to do a concert or multiple at some point in my career, depending on where it goes.
Yeah, like if you do them, would they be around like your local areas, or would it be like anywhere?
Local for now, but like as I get older and kind of more independent, I definitely do want to go a couple places. New York is definitely one of them. I know I have a good amount of listeners there, and same thing with Los Angeles, even though like a lot of people do, but I think it'd be kind of cool to go there and just do a show or something somewhere small.
Yeah, that'd be nice. How did you like advertise your music? Like, how did you do all that?
I just posted it on social media. I followed a bunch of people. I post TikToks too. Honestly, a lot of it came from Spotify Radio and people just finding my music and being like, "Oh, I rock with this," and then they listen to it. So, really, I didn't do a bunch on the marketing end, but I want to for this next album. Um, Definitely gonna have a lot of promotion for it. So, because I really want people to hear this side of me because I think it's my best work yet.
Is it album of the year worthy?
Uh, I don't know. I've heard some really good albums this year, but I really do like this. I think if it didn't have as many features as it did, I just liked um the features that people were putting on my songs. So I'm like, you know what? I mess with it. But next album's definitely gonna have a very limited amount of features, if any.
Oh, alright. Wait,
And I
are you able to say who's featured on the album, or no?
give you the list right now. So I don't know if you guys know Spawn Campt's on the album. Over Tonight's on the album because I'm like putting the song that we made most recently on the album.
Oh yeah.
Awake After Dark is on the album. Um I don't know if you guys know who Laptop is or I'm Gonna Die Alone. And then oh wait, there's one more but I can't think right now. Kane. He's on the album too. He's a
Oh,
really good artist.
Kane X. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
So that's
Kane.
who's on the album.
That's a good list.
It's gonna be good.
Do you play guitar like on your beats, or are they like sampled from other people?
Some of them. I can't name the exact songs because I can't really think right now.
Mhm.
But I have an acoustic guitar, an electric guitar. I play ukulele sometimes. And then aside from that, I also play the saxophone, which is something people don't really know about me, but I can play any of them.
How long have you
So
been playing like each of those instruments for?
I started guitar. I want to say this is like my third year. Saxophone I've been playing for a while now. I want to say 8 years since fifth grade though. So
Oh, dang.
maybe 7. I don't know, but
Oh, do you play any video games? And if so, what are your favorite video games?
I'm gonna sound like a total nerd for this, but I have 3,000 hours in Destiny 2. It's kind of an addiction, which is something I don't think people know, but I haven't played it as much. I also play Minecraft, Roblox, Fortnite. I'm kind of basic, but I've been playing a lot of Roblox lately. So
Yeah, I have too, but
I play 3-on-3 freestyle.
wait, what's that?
It's a basketball game. I was like number 100 in the world at one point.
Oh, damn. So you were good at it.
I'm tough at it, yeah.
Um,
But otherwise, I haven't been playing games as much because music has been my main focus recently.
yeah. And are you locked in? Like really locked in? right now?
Like very. I've made like 6 songs a day for a while.
Damn. And you do that all with a job, right?
Yeah.
Damn. So 6
I have a lot of free time. But then I also take walks and stuff, so it's not like I just sit at home all day, but
Mhm.
I have a lot of free time.
If you could be good at one thing, and then you would be like really bad at everything else, what would you pick to be really good at?
Music, it's my passion. It's been my passion. So honestly, I'd want to be just extremely talented at music and keep pursuing it.
How long do you think you're going to be doing music for? Like just a couple more years or for like a while?
I have a huge passion for it, and money isn't really anything. So if like I fall off or something, I'm gonna continue making music if I enjoy it, and if that passion's still there, and if I have the time, because money isn't really a big deal to me, especially because I work and stuff, and you know I'll
Mhm.
be working. So I just do this for fun. I do it because I honestly have a passion for it. So honestly, there's not really a time I plan to stop.
Yeah. Because if you have a passion for it, you can just like keep going and you don't worry about money. So,
Exactly.
who or what inspired you to start making music?
Um. Oh, like initially, I don't really know because I started making music when like even when I was on my other account making a totally different genre. Um, I found Wi-Fi Skeleton like really early in his career, like before he was even Skeleton. He was still like posting on Star 67. So he was a big inspiration to me, especially since I was in that scene. Along with Lung Skull, I really do mess with his music. I was listening to him a ton, and just a lot of people from that, like what people call Roblox music scene. That's what I was listening to, and that's my biggest inspiration for music.
Do you like plan on ever like making like Roblox music?
So at some point, maybe, but I also recorded it on a really bad mic, so I'd have to go and remaster it. As I said, like I have to do that with a lot of old songs, which I plan to do. Um, but yeah, I really do enjoy making the type of music like that. So I'll either post it on this account or make a new account. I'm not really too sure yet how that's gonna look, but I definitely want to post it at some point.
Oh, do you still use BandLabs
Yep.
or you
Yeah.
do? Dang. Do you plan on using like FL Studio or like any other programs like in the future?
So I also know. Well, this guy also inspired me too, I should say. If you know Demi, he makes like a lot of indie music. He has like 250K monthly at the time I'm saying this, but I've been a fan of him for a while. He makes everything on BandLab, and I've loved his music for a while. So since he was making stuff on there, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make stuff on there too. So his music kind of taught me how to use that interface, and I became comfortable with it.
Oh, alright. Damn. Yeah, I think that might be it for questions.